Johhny Depp's most iconic role, Captain Jack Sparrow, is quirky, idiosyncratic, and gloriously witty. But while he is pure entertainment to watch, the character of Jack Sparrow is deeper than what appears on the surface. From his devil-may-care attitude to his negotiating skills, here are 7 life lessons we learned from Jack Sparrow. Lesson 1. Be yourself, whatever that may be. Few characters in cinema's history are as colorful and extravagant as Captain Jack Sparrow. He's not afraid to be himself, and in fact takes a certain pride in who he is, and by this he teaches us to be ourselves. The truly magical thing about such interesting characters isn't that they are singular, it's that they are not afraid to be different around other people. For many of the more introverted, asocial, or atypical of us, life can feel just like a string of forced events, each more constricting than the one before it. Jack Sparrow confidently goes in front of governors, admirals, pirate captains, sea monsters, and acts out his most bizarre impulses. Does it always work out for him? Absolutely not, but it is categorically inspiring to witness nevertheless. Lesson 2. Change your attitude before you can change your circumstances. This is a type of concept that's incredibly simple and easy to understand, yet we all fail to follow it most of the time. But Jack truly lived by this saying. Over and over, he would hit stumbling blocks but was never deterred. From repeatedly losing the Black Pearl, to getting captured and imprisoned, to getting chased down by krakens and sea demons, Jack faced every challenge by first shifting his perspective to something more productive, and then tackling the issue from an angle no one else saw. Lesson number 3. Always keep your end goal in mind. Jack's compass, which always points towards his greatest desire, definitely helped him keep his end goal in mind. However, even without that, Jack Sparrow always showed purposefulness in everything he did, no matter the circumstances or the issues ahead. He knew what he wanted and always had a course charted for how he was going to get it, no matter how ridiculous the course in question might be. As simple as that lesson seems, how often do we actually lose track of our goals? How often do we pause just to realize that everything we've been doing doesn't really serve our end goals at all? In a world where people work 9 to 5 every day for someone else's profits, it's endlessly refreshing to watch Jack always put his interests first. Lesson 4. Don't be so obsessed with the material world. Pirates are thieves of the sea. After all, their entire thing is that they steal and pillage other people's possessions, and Captain Jack does love getting his hands on something shiny from time to time too. Yet he also wisely noted that treasure comes in different forms, and he was right. Sure, Jack's main goal through all the pirate movies is to get his hands on the Black Pearl, but he himself explains why he chases after it so feverishly. Because of the freedom it gives him, the ability to roam the sea unchallenged and unshackled by the hands of the law. In the end, it's freedom that motivates Jack, not the thought of gold and silver. Lesson number 5. Why fight when you can negotiate? Another lesson you wouldn't expect from a movie about vicious pirates is that violence isn't always the answer. Yet that's one of the main lessons Jack tries to teach us multiple times. Even though he's handy with the blade and not terrible with the pistol, Jack's main weapon of choice is his tongue. Whether it's telling the most absurd lies or just stating the blatant truth because he knows everyone would just assume he's lying.
You actually were telling the truth.
I do that quite a lot, yet people are always surprised.
Jack has gotten into a few problems because of his outlandish prattle, but he's gotten out of many more problems that way too. He tries negotiating at every turn, ensuring that he has the right leverage with which to persuade his opponent. Lesson 6. Seize the day. Jack certainly personified the idea of living for the moment. Most pirates do to an extent, but for Jack, that seems to be the main mode of being. Even as At World's End was ending and Jack was once again left without his beloved pearl, the arrow of his compass didn't point to the pearl in the sea. It pointed to the bottle of rum in Jack's dinghy. It was only once he took a big gulp of the rum that the compass pointed to the pearl. Are we saying that the lesson we should learn is alcoholism equals good? Of course not, but there is something to be said about being able to enjoy the little things in life. Even when everything around us is crumbling down and we've once again been dealt a major blow while chasing our lifelong dream, we should still be able to appreciate life's simple pleasures. Otherwise, what's the point? Lesson number 7. It's about the journey, not the destination. Jack's quest for the pearl is as feverish as a beach fish's need for water, yet it's quite notable how little his attitude changes between having and not having the pearl. With or without it, Jack always acts the same. He takes as much as he can from life and strives for freedom in every waking moment. The reason Jack wants a pearl is that it allows him to live the life he wants to the fullest, but even without it, he still tries to do so because it's not just about having the ship, it's about living life. What has Jack Sparrow taught you? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. And as always, thanks for watching.